Hey there, Lions fans! Buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster ride because it's time to unleash your passion for Detroit's pride. Smash that like button if you feel Detroit's roar building louder by the day because we're diving into a conversation that could change everything we think we know about this franchise's future. What happens when the high hopes of a season colliding with the burden of a massive contract? The streets echo with speculation, anticipation, and a posse sense of urgency as we dissect the complexities of the most polarizing figure in the Motor City right now. Is Jared Goff the missing piece in the Lions' quest for glory, or has the team shackled itself to a contract that could haunt them for years to come? Picture this. It's January 2025, and fans fill Ford Field, buzzing with excitement over a fresh new start. Yet as the annual postseason drought threatens to extend another year, a gnawing question arises. Is Goff truly the quarterback to lead this franchise to new heights, or has the initial spark of hope dwindled into a dull flicker? Imagine the frustration as the scoreboard reflects an early exit from the playoffs, the weight of expectations crashing down like a ton of bricks. What if we told you that this scenario might just hinge on the very man expected to carry the franchise on his back? In the heat of battle against the Washington Commanders, Goff's performance was a mixed bag. 31 points scored, but overshadowed by 3 costly interceptions and a fumble. Can we afford to overlook such blunders when the stakes are so high? The truth is unsettling. While fans rally behind Team Goff, the murmurs of doubt grow louder, whispering questions about a long-term commitment to a quarterback who, despite reviving his own career, has yet to lift the team in crucial moments. Could this massive 4-year, $212 million deal be the very anchor keeping us from setting sail toward the Super Bowl? Analyst Lou Scattaglia throws down the gauntlet, questioning whether Goff's contract might just be the worst in Lions history. As Detroit grapples with this groundbreaking decision, the spotlight shifts to the front office. How will they respond if another season unfolds with disappointment? The echoes of unmet expectations linger in the air. Fans cling to dreams of gritty and glory even as their hearts race with anxiety over the next play, the next game, the next season. With every snap, every down, the narrative twists and turns, fueled by the possibility of greatness or despair. Can Goff elevate his game when it counts the most? Will he rise to the occasion when the weight of the franchise is resting squarely on his shoulders? As we dissect the trajectory of his career, from the Los Angeles Rams to the Lions, we wonder if the stakes are too high. The specter of doubt looms as we reflect on Detroit's past struggles, the memories of missed opportunities, and why this team needs consistency from its leader now more than ever. The clock is ticking, and analysts suggest that Goff's stats may not be enough if he fails to deliver in the postseason. Fans, your patience is wearing thin, and the rush of excitement is mingled with the sobering fear of another potential heartbreak. Could this year be the tipping point? Will Goff step up or remain a shadow of what this talented roster brimming with potential deserves? Time waits for no one, and as we sit at this crossroads, the question lingers with a resounding weight. Can Goff turn whispers of doubt into roars of triumph, or are we set to watch the rise and fall of a franchise's hopes? As we draw closer to another pivotal moment, prepare yourselves, my fellow Lions fans, for the storm brewing on the horizon may redefine what it means to be a Detroit Lion. Will the roar of this team finally echo in the playoffs, or will we, once again, be left longing for redemption? The tension is palpable. Stay tuned as we inch forward to an uncertain yet thrilling climax that could shake the very foundation of Detroit's football fate. The stage is set, and everything is on the line. If you feel the weight of every dollar and every down echoing through the streets of Detroit, hit that like with the fury of 1,000 lion roars. Because now it's time to dive deeper into the contract whose shadow stretches across every snap. Picture the scene in Ford Field's war room. Brad Holmes pacing the laminate table, the glow of spreadsheets reflecting off his glasses as the numbers dance. $53 million guaranteed. A cap hit that could hamstring salary flexibility for years. Meanwhile, in the tunnel, Jared Goff's cleats squeak as he strides toward the locker room, each step a testament to the hope that lured him here and the burden he now carries on his shoulders. Can you feel the tension mount when the analytics team flags that his 2024 passer rating dropped from 100.9 to 87.6 once the games really mattered? Or when coaches grimace at the memory of those 3 fourth-quarter interceptions in the wild-card loss to Washington, each one carving a wound in the heart of a fan base that refuses to forget his overdue craving for postseason glory. As the film room lights dim and playbook pages flutter like a storm warning, whispers swirl that Detroit's brass is already charting contingencies could back up QB David. Blau be the emergency valve if Goff's accuracy continues to slip below 60% on third downs? And what about the tantalizing name murmured by insiders, former MVP Russell Wilson, whose postseason pedigree could vaporize any residual hope that Goff propelled this team forward? The debate rages louder than a midseason comeback rally. Bet on Goff's mentorship under Ben Johnson, trusting that a revamped offensive line anchored by Penei Sewell's ironclad knees will finally give him the time he needs to resurrect his career. Or accept the hard truth that every incomplete pass against a blitz-heavy scheme costs more than lost yardage. It erodes belief, fractures locker room chemistry, and turns a championship-caliber defense into an anxious liability? Recall the halcyon days of 1991, when Eric Kramer's surgically precise throws sparked that magical drive to within inches of the NFC Championship. Lions fans still whisper Bobby's block as a cautionary tale when blown opportunities haunt our dreams. Now ask yourself, if Goff's arm falters under pressure and the playoff drought stretches into its 10th season, will we be condemning his six-figure risk to history's harsh verdict? Or could he channel the resilience of Hall of Famer Bobby Lane, who rebounded from shoulder surgery to guide Detroit to glory, proving that adversity breeds champions? The plot thickens when you consider the ripple effect star receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, whose breakneck route running yielded 1,496 yards in 2024, now finds himself questioning every window Goff misses. And rookie running back Jahmyr Gibbs, whose league-leading explosiveness demands a quarterback who can match his instincts in space. If Goff's timing lags by a heartbeat, those dynamic playmakers stall in the pocket's gray area between brilliance and bust. On the outside, rival fan bases are sharpening their knives. Packers faithful chortle at Goff's gamble. Bears fans crow that no contract outlasts the beast, and Viking supporters chant playoff poison as if it's a battle cry. Within Motown's taverns and tailgates, the discourse rages. Will this deal become the greatest bargaining chip in NFL history if Goff elevates Detroit to double-digit wins? Or will it be remembered as the albatross that crippled Cap's strategy, forcing the Lions into roster purgatory for seasons to come? The clock ticks louder when you consider that every extra cap dollar tied up here is one less to invest in a pass rush that ranked 23rd in sacks last year, or a secondary that bled 22 passing touchdowns in the fourth quarter. If Goff can't, by time, the defense will bleed, and the most expensive seat in the house will become the hottest spot for regret. So as the ghosts of Thanksgiving losses past loom overhead and the smoke from tailgate grills drifts toward the rafters, I ask you, Lions believers, are you ready to stake this franchise's destiny on Jared Goff's renaissance? Or will you stand with me in demanding a plan B before that cap number crushes our championship dreams? Drop your roar in the comments, because this contract saga is far from over, and every one of us holds the final call to decide if Detroit's roar becomes a victory anthem or a lament echoing through an empty playoff bracket.